Allie Mims. So many of us are young, we don't have children yet, but we know that their minds can be curious and they can ask us questions that we're afraid to answer because we don't know how. So rather than panicking, it's pretty easy to address what to say, especially with the topics of race, gender, and violence. First, I'm going to tell you how to address these for children ages 2 to 6 years old, and then 7 to 12, and then teenagers. So when talking about race to 2 to 6 year olds, you should always be open with them, and you should show them media that showcases all races. You should do videos, books, things like that. You should always answer their questions positively. For gender, don't assume anything, find out what they know, and use vocabulary that they can understand. And with violence, according to the National Association of School Psychologists, you should always assure their safety, tell them that they're going to be okay, and then you should also never bring up explicit things. There's no need for young children to know those things. For 7 to 12-year-olds, they start to see race more in depth at this time during school, and you should acknowledge that people are treated differently because of their race, but you should also teach them how to combat racism. For gender, you should always make an open place for communication and address their curiosity and be sensitive to their feelings. Psychiatrist Aaron C. Jensen says that many children will question their sexuality during their childhood, so you should always be sensitive to them. And for violence, you should be honest and direct and see any questions that they have. Common Sense Media says that one of the biggest things that kids this age get confused with is what is real and what is fake. Like, they don't understand the difference between monsters and strangers and which one they should actually be afraid of. For teenagers, they see more desensitized and explicit information about race at this time, and you can have more in-depth conversations with them and encourage them to think critically about the information that they see. For gender, you should always keep an open mind and be encouraging of their curiosity and be accepting to any questions that they have. And it's okay to not have all the answers, but tell them that you're willing to learn with them. For violence, you can assume that they know, but don't assume all of their knowledge is complete. Expand their sources because social media can be deceiving, and always offer hope and safety. Today I discussed many issues that have been dreaded discussing with children. When I began researching this topic, I was unsure of what I might find, but things aren't as difficult as I thought they would be, and kids aren't difficult, so you shouldn't make the answers difficult.
Okay. Robert, go ahead.
How do you feel about letting young children take hormones to alter their gender?
Why would you ask me that?
Are you talking about gender and sexuality?
I don't know. I would have to research it. I probably would make sure they were older so they understood everything that was going to happen. Maybe. I don't know.
I got that.
Yeah. Just make sure they know everything.
Okay, sir.